I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You're here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. The internet has been crazy. Let's get into some hottie updates. I want to talk about Miss Wanda and her recent lives. And I do plan on putting together a debunkture video about all of her lives within her recent life. But first, let's get into Love and Hip Hop Miami, because it looks like Zoe Bricks and someone else is having a bit of a confrontation. And this is going to be the new storyline. And this is going to be filmed for the new season of Love and Hip Hop Miami. Now, y'all know my faves are Estelita, and I love Eliza. Like, Eliza does no fucking wrong in my eyes. I'm sorry. I've always loved Eliza since she was taking Future up through there in and out of court when he was being a dusty bum, deadbeat baby daddy. And I really couldn't stand the way he was treating her because, okay, you got a little money, but Future, who the fuck are you for real? Like, the girls really be talking like you really not hitting like that. He already knew deep down in his heart he had to pay to get what he wanted out of life because he's not really a pleaser, so the girls be saying. So I don't even know why he was doing all of that. And a lot of people was suspecting he was treating Eliza like that because she was the dark-skinned baby mama, but I'm glad she walked his ass down. But that's besides the point. That's not why we here. We here because Zoe Brinks got into some type of situation with a girl she brought on Love and Hip Hop Miami. Now, like I said, I do think this is going to be showcased on the new season. They went live last night. Zoe and her friend went live last night and they were talking, and then the girl that she has the beef with on Love and Hip Hop got in the comment section or jumped inside of the live chatting or whatever. Zoe basically cussed her out, said she wasn't right, said she was fake, this, that, and the third. So the girl is a makeup artist or something. She's Zoe's friend. Zoe brought the girl on the show. The girl who we are talking about is the girl that's on the right. Zoe put a picture of her on her story and basically said, this girl was all in my videos pretending to be my friend to get on Love and Hip Hop so she could lie on my relationship for TV time, clout chasing snake. So I did get a chance to catch Zoe's live because y'all know I do like Zoe, so I do hop in on her live from time to time, and she typically don't be really with no drama, and I like that about her. I guess tonight I caught her on a bad note. I don't know if she was filming or what, but from my understanding, which I will post a live later on today, so y'all look out for it. I'm gonna leave the link to it in the description box down below when I do post it. But from my understanding, Zoe brought the girl on the show. The girl did a scene with Estelita or somebody else, and she was talking about Zoe's relationship, and that is why Zoe is mad. That's from my understanding thus far. I don't really know yet. I'm sure it'll play out on the show, but I just wanted to let y'all know, y'all, a lot of shit is brewing because Estelita also posted on her Instagram after all of this today, and she says, I'm over it. Let me tell you something. I'm done speaking outside the show with any Love and Hip Hop Miami cast because the funny, fake, petty shit I'm not here for. Nobody call my phone for shit no more, period, point blank. That's that. And then she says, nobody call my phone for nothing no more. No one at all to ask me about anything that has to do with the show. This TV shit ain't for everybody. So Estelita posted this today, and like I said, I'm assuming this is in response to what was going on yesterday. Now, I know that Estelita and Zoe are friends, so I don't know if this has anything, if she is talking about Zoe or if she's talking about Zoe's friend basically keeping up drama amongst her and the other Love and Hip Hop Miami castmates. So I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna keep y'all posted with what's going on. Estelita, Eliza, Shay, and Zoe, Flo, and her sister, for the most part, really be keeping the show running with all of that nonsense, because it be a lot going on. Y'all get in the comment section, let me know if y'all still watch Love and Hip Hop. I really don't care for Love and Hip Hop, but I did start watching it when Eliza got on Love and Hip Hop Miami, because she's seemingly a pretty reserved and private person, so it was just very interesting that she was going to be on Love and Hip Hop Miami, and she did not disappoint. Now, since we're talking about Love and Hip Hop Miami, y'all, why did Bobby Lights take somebody's chain off of Baddies? Now, y'all, I know a lot of y'all not into this type of drama, but I be checking it out here and there. You know, I gotta pull different viewerships over here. So if you watch Baddies, get in the comment section and let me know. Granted, I don't really watch Baddies, but I do watch the clips because I be on TikTok and the clips are just gonna come up on your feed. I don't know whose chain Bobby Lights snatched off of Baddies, but he posted on Instagram and said, let's play a game. Who does this baddie chain belong to? And then he says the winner gets $100 cash prize. And baby, you're gonna have to up the score. We need 1,000. But yeah, y'all get in the comment section, let us know who you think the baddie's chain belong to. Now, I know a lot of us don't really watch baddies, but if you hear based on the title and you're new to my channel, girl, get in the comment section, let us know, ho. Y'all know how Nunu Lauren London from the ATL movie was in the car and she was like, oh, this is my jam. What? Hey, yeah. That's how I feel when I listen to Drew Sidora's song, the new song that she just came out with. I got 5 on it. Mind you, before she even came out with that song, I downloaded her other songs because Drew Sidora is actually a very talented artist and I really do like her. But it looks like Drew and Shamea are having a back and forth, and that is so unfortunate because I actually really like Shamea and Drew. But if it's going to be a beef that's stirred up for no reason, I'm gonna choose Drew's side. Okay, I'm gonna choose Drew's side. Drew got a lot going on, and at the very, like, what she needs right now is women that are going to help her, uplift her. She don't need a bunch of bickering and arguing. She needs uplifting spirits around her. So I am choosing the underdog. I don't want to see nobody knocked or kicked while they're down, and I just think Drew got a lot going on, and she don't need a whole bunch of women beefing with her. But again, I love Shamea. I love her family dynamic, and I cannot wait to see her on Real Housewives of Atlanta. But Shamea did a interview, or she was on the radio, because I do think Shamea is on the radio. Shamea was on the radio, and I think they were talking about Drew Sidora and the Real Housewives of Atlanta castmates, and they were talking about Drew and her new song, which I think is amazing. She did a great job, and I think it's very catchy, and I play it all the time. And Shamea responded by saying she felt like Drew was a liar, and she don't like, liars, I believe. I'm going to do a separate video and drop the clip in case I am not saying the right things. But Drew the next day basically posted a picture of herself, and she says, watch out for people who do interviews and create imaginary beef, because I believe Shamea said something like, watch out for people who lie a lot. And people were really confused because it's like, oh wait, what's going on? Is this going to be on the story? What's happening, Shamea? We thought you guys were going to be cool. This looks like everybody's going to be ganging up on Drew. And I really hate this for Drew because, like I said, she doesn't deserve this. I don't know what, but it seems like within our community, anytime a woman is going through a divorce, that's the time people start to beat her down. I don't know, but we'll see, right? Because I'm just giving my opinions based on the little bit that we have gotten a chance to see on social media. And Shamea says in the comment section, because Drew tagged Shamea because she's going to be direct, and Shamea says, and here you are with another lie. You just can't help it, huh? Cute. Now, Drew didn't respond or like the post or anything like that, but a lot of her friends got in the comment section and showed her some love. Kenya got in the comment section. Masika got in the comment section, who y'all know we love so much. And then messy as Carlos got in the comment section, but we know he don't, in my opinion, he don't really care about any of these people. He just look at them as entertainment and good TV and a good hot topic. And since we're talking about a good hot topic, it looks like you guys have asked big and said everything that you needed to see over on social media, because Phaedra is coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. She just announced it today that you called, she answered, she has her peach, she is back, season 16 Phaedra is here. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about this, because some people were in the comment section not excited about that at all, which was surprising to me, considering for years people have begged for Phaedra to be back on the show because they thought it was boring. And I think this is just another example of how you can't win for losing, because y'all literally begged for Phaedra to be back on. I think that Phaedra is needed. Now, I do think people probably changed their opinions because Phaedra wasn't that interesting on Married to Medicine. But for the man that got in the comment section and said that Phaedra don't give what we think she gives, are you crazy? Phaedra is Real Housewives of Atlanta along with NeNe. Phaedra had many moments that are Real Housewives of Atlanta history. So I am excited for her to come back, and I'm excited about this. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. We're definitely gonna be talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta because I like Portia, I like Phaedra, I like Shamea, I love Drew, I like all the girls. I'm disappointed about Kenya, but at the end of the day, if Kenya really did the revenge piece, she got to go. But people are saying that she didn't do the revenge piece. There are people dropping videos about people reacting to her posting it. I don't know. I guess we will see. But with that being said, let's get into Wanda Bear. It looks like Wiggly Wanda had a lot to say on her live, and she, of course, did what she taught her daughter to do, was to throw rocks and hide her hands, play victim, and blame any and everybody else except herself. And I'm not going to lie, y'all, I didn't watch the whole live, but I am going to watch the whole live in order to put together the debunker for y'all. But it seems as though this is a repeated history. This is something that Wanda does. This is a repeated thing that she does. She continuously say shit on the internet, throw rocks, hide her hands. She always get triggered based on clips from the show, come on the social media and say some stupid, outlandish, unnecessary shit to get a whole bunch of people enraged. And it never really hits like she think it does, but she's so ignorant. She thinks that she is moving stuff, or she is so ignorant and thirsty for fame. She thinks that she is accomplishing her goal just by getting people to talk about her, without realizing that she is actually setting the stone for her bloodline to be just who they are in the future. She's setting the tone for people to know of her bloodline in the way that she is displaying herself to be, because Tisha acts that way because of who her mammy is. And when we start to see videos like Letitia's daughter going to the skating ring and barely being able to open up her fucking mouth to the woman that invited them to the skating ring, it all starts to make sense. And then you start saying, see, a fool raising a fool raising a fool. Wiggly Wendell basically blamed Melody for Kiki's passing, which I thought was absolutely disturbing. Granted, I have not watched the entire video, but when I get done watching it, that debunker is going to be loading. And it's very hard to sit down and watch a person like Wiggly, because there is nothing of any value ever coming out of her mouth. Ever. All of their last words to Kiki were absolutely deplorable, and it was outright wrong, and it was all because they wanted to keep up with the facade, and they didn't want to be honest with themselves, or they didn't want to give their own cousin grace, while at the same time expecting people to give them grace for the way that they chose to treat her and continue to treat her. Because let's not act like you didn't go live after that man asked you hoes not to go to that lady's funeral. Let's not act like after the funeral you didn't go live and start speaking a whole ton of shit about that lady, even on her deathbed. And I don't think you understand how outright wicked that is. So Letitia, while you and your fat titty ass husband sit up there on a TV show and say that another fan base is deplorable and that another woman should be able to check us and put us in check, this, that, and the third, you still haven't been able to get your Billy Goat back mama under control with them bad ass wigs. You still have yet to hold yourself accountable for the very fact that you don't do anything to check her. So as you sit on the show and you try to make sense of you trying to tell Mel to check her fans, your mammy got on social media after the passing of your cousin, who you railroaded because you didn't want to be honest or transparent or accountable. Because I hope that's something that y'all learn throughout this. But we see Wiggly won't learn anything. But Tisha, I know there's no hope for you, but I'm hoping that at the very least you learn finally what accountability looks like, because your issue with Kiki was the fact that she came on a show as Mel's friend and attended her event. When Kiki's issue with you was the fact that you're talking about loyalty, but you spoke on me in a derogatory way. You house no loyalty toward me first. And if you could have just been a real bitch and been accountable about that, y'all could have really been able to move forward. But you are just like your fucking mammy. You find any and everybody to blame for your ill intentions and your poor lack of integrity and your poor behaviors, your poor decision making, and the fact that you are overall a fucking bird. But we'll talk more about this later. Y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so you are up to date each and every time that I upload.
Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it.